And as if one draft league wasn't enough, we're back with the other draft league. This is once again another episode of the Dorkcore Draft League here. We missed out on week 3 because unfortunately it was on Showdown. I did lose in 3 games, unfortunately, in a very close set to Alex, who I've played in the finals of the first ever Dorkcore Draft League. But we're back again with week 4 now, I think it is. Playing Sara, another good friend of ours, and the North Kentucky Naclstacks team, as you can see, is on screen right there. Very scary Raincore, Mega Swampert, Politoed, Tinkaton, Mega Ampharos, Gyarados, Cofagrigus, Mega Glamora, Weavile, Malamar, and Trevenant. Biggest threats in this team, obviously the 2 Megas, very scary, very strong. Can really threaten a lot of mons here. The rain mode is always going to be scary, so we got to get a little creative. As you can tell, I just got done with my other draft league match as well here, as per usual, kind of scheduling it all at once because I have a problem. But we're going to get right into it here. You see me open up the damage calc right away as a bit of a different squad here today as I drop my controller. Should have had that popcorn for dinner, I guess, but here we are. Just a lot of berries. We're going to hope for the best. Sara's a really good player. I'm probably going to get absolutely bodied today, but that's okay. It's going to be fun while it lasts. And give it a go. Nothing too saucy today, as we're going to see what they bring here. It's going to be the rain mode with Swampert. We got Politoed, Amphi, Mega, Tink. We got Cough. We have Gyarados. All very scary mons in their own right. Oh. Oops. I know a thing or two about Cofagrigus. Look quickly at the mons here. What was I trying to do here? I think the main idea was I'm just faster with Blastoise as long as I get Tailwind up. Don't think we're gonna have much use out of Skarmory today. Really like my way of being able to use a very bulky guy like the Goodra today, to really threaten a lot of their water types and their other mons here. We'll see how it pans out here. Thunderwave is definitely a big problem here for my team, but we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. You know, we always do, and we're gonna see how it goes and turns out here. Gotta decide how we want to do this. I think bringing in Blastoise off the start. I mean, nothing really outspeeds Blastoise on my team is what I checked. This Blastoise is built pretty fast, outspeed pretty much everything. Ampharos could be a problem on lead here. Maybe we'll just go something like this. We'll try it. We'll try it. What's the worst that could happen? We lose, right? Who cares? It's all in good fun anyways. Gotta try to bounce back here. Get back to 500 here against Sara. Jolteon Admirer. Gotta love it. And this Cofagrigus and the Tinkaton trying to go for the Trick Room, or maybe try to counter my Trick Room here. As the big goober's coming out hot. Okay. Definitely do not want to take a very scary damaging move here. Let's just go Blastoise here off rip. Doesn't seem like a bad idea. Maybe set like Reflect, get Blastoise out in the field. They're just Parting Shot as well here. Go Reflect. We got the Roselli Berry. So try to neutralize some of this damage here. Would have loved a Blastoise lead here if we had done it, but it's okay as it is just fake out into the Blastoise. Now we are Rain Dish Blastoise this week to actually try to Life Orb Tinkaton. Oh wow, that hurt. Okay, we get Reflect off though. Cofagrigus likely gonna go for Trick Room here if I had to guess. This kind of screams Mega Ampharos to me. Kind of want to just Parting Shot out here or Spirit Break here. Kind of slow play this. I think Parting Shot's probably the safest option here. Parting Shot, and maybe just go for a Water Spout, try to get some damage across early. An Ice Beam, could just Protect here. Fake out the Tinkaton and Parting Shot the Cough. Don't hate that option. Try to slow this game down a little bit here. I have a feeling Ampharos is coming in here is the thing. Okay. No switch here. Let's see here. Fake out comes out, Parting Shot comes out. We are giving up a lot of information for this, but that's okay. Let's think here. Inner focus this week. You know, I was worried about Coffer Gregas, but I'm like, surely they don't go Trick Room against the Trick Room guy who's been running Trick Room every week, and then they went Trick Room, and now I'm scared. Body Press. Gonna do good damage to Blastoise here. Tinkaton's gonna flinch. And just disable it if we want to. I just want to slow this game down a little bit here. We're gonna see who's faster between me and Tinkaton here, and that's the biggest thing. We can eat this Body Press without any issue here. Iron Defense. Oh, yeah, that's a little scary. Okay, we don't get to disable off what we want. And Blastoise is just gonna body me here. Brick Break. Oh, it's gonna break my screens and my Choppleberry. Okay, we do know I'm faster now on Kangaskhan, but I think I'm just lose. Like, I think I'm just like way far behind tempo-wise now. Like, I'm just gonna get Body Pressed through here. Brick Break and that. Really annoying. Wow. Would have been great to go for Water Spout this turn. Yeah, I mean, I just don't have any damage left on my team. I don't have any damage. There's no way I'm killing this Coffer Gears. I didn't run Dark Pulse. I switched off Dark Pulse because I'm like, gonna need Ice Beam in case they bring something, and then of course I need Dark Pulse. Like, oh, this is so doomed already. I should have seen this coming. I know. BP ID. Brick Break Fake Out. Body Press gonna come out, do about 1,000,000 damage, give or take. Oh yeah, I think I should lose. And Gigaton Tower gets the read and the kill. Yeah, this game's just over. Okay. Jesus. Oh man. Yeah, we're just getting swept. I just did not bring anything for these mons this week. That's actually crazy. So just Thunderbolt. We threaten Scrappy, but they don't know that. I'm just Inner Focus. Just using Gyarados. Interesting. And they're going to show Inner Focus here. Good damage. Press is going to KO a Stickler. And unfortunately, because I just have no damage, I'm just not going to be able to kill this Coffer Gregas next turn. I literally can't do damage to it. I believe you cannot switch your disabled target to Body Press, so it's just going to kill my entire team, and that's okay. I probably shouldn't even show information here. I should probably just get 6-0'd, but it's fine. These are Tinkaton, interesting. I had Shell Smash when I was in this, by the way. I'm gonna show Ice Beam in case they bring him on that is weak to it later. Max speed Jolly Gyarados. That's crazy. It's max speed Gyarados. That's, oh man. Yeah, we're just getting absolutely destroyed today. We're timid too. That has to be Jolly. It's literally Jolly Max. I'm pretty sure I'm timid. Yeah, it's Jolly Max Gyarados. Oh. Bro, we got so cooked today. That sucks. Orb Tinkaton, man, that's so... If we were Scrappy, would be fine too. Think about what we want to do next game. See how much this Double Edge does to Tinkaton. You should switch to Coffer Gregas. This is kind of a guaranteed win at this point. You might as well just conserve information. Go for a 4-0. This is a Power Whip. Yeah, that's fine. They can break screens, which is really bad. They have Gigaton with one-shots me. Break Gigaton fake out. We haven't seen play rough yet. So unfortunately that means our Roselli Berry's worthless. Boudra only works in the end game here. Okay, we did see that I'm faster on Kangaskhan though, which is a big deal. It means I can lead Kangaskhan next to Blastoise and just go for a Water Spout. That is worth thinking of. Skarmory also would have been absolutely disgusting here. He could not hit Skarmory. Well, let's fake out full play. If he leads Swampert Rain, we'll fake out the Swampert and switch into him to get Scary Face off. Let's try this. Let's try the Skarmory. Skarmory was the last second edition. But the only thing that really hits it on his team from what we've seen is the Ampharos, which we don't know if they likely brought, but this team just it's so tough in this draft league because there's nothing you can do roster wise either. Like I have not loved the Mega Blastoise. I thought it'd be a lot better than it was, but it's really been kind of underwhelming. But there's just nothing on the board that I can trade for because everything until 13 cost is going. But we'll think about that later as we do see the Swampert come out on the field. Swampert very scary, can just threaten my entire team here. So just go for double fake out here. I think I need to get Scary Face off here on the Swampert. We do switch out first. Mega Swampert on the field. What are we going for here? Interesting. If we don't get Gigaton, we're in a good spot. Okay, it's just fake out. We're gonna get a big Water Spout off, which is nice here. Flip turn, okay. That's very not good for me, actually. Into Gyarados. Just power up Gyarados as well here. Finish up the Gyarados. Let's Parting Shot into Tinkaton here. I don't think Tinkaton has Protect. Two ones that can't hit him on the field. And it's my turn to start Iron Defense Body Pressing up. I'm gonna go back and I can hang. And then we're probably gonna eat a big old Brick Break here. Okay. Power Up comes out, gonna do maybe 5 damage. Alright. Take a ton. Okay, nice. Oh, that crit! Oh, are you kidding me? Bro! What the fudge is the calc on that, man? This mount is weak as hell, and you're telling me that killed? That's probably gonna be game right there. Because that's the only thing I can take a hit, too. It's just so unfortunate, man. Yeah, it's like not even close, man. 32 Adamant Life Orb on my bulk is like not even close. Like that's like rolls with a crit that killed me there. Okay. Well, we're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. If it's Encore or Tinkaton, we just lose the game, by the way. What do we do here? Aim at Scary Face. Probably should have Scary Face the Gyarados, but I guess we'll fake out Gyarados. We can't go for... You can't go for it again here is the thing. Yeah, there's just a switch here. If this thing has Thunder Punch, then so be it. The problem is I'm just never killing Gyarados or anything on this team, so eventually I'm just going to die. That's okay. Alright, well, we have one gimmick and one gimmick only to do here. We could call a switch here, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we should eat the power up and the double up here. Just keep setting up. We're gonna take a KO this set? That's the real question. Take the power up, okay. Flip turn comes out in Skarmory. Yeah, I'm really worried about Encore. I'm tempted to Scary Face either target here. I think I just have to Scary Face the Gyarados and hope I can eventually kill these guys. Take out. Does mean we get the Scary Face off, which is good. At least we're going to get a single good water spout off this game. And honestly, that's all I can ask for. Fast and Gyarados -2. Stone Edge. Ooh, that's gonna do some damage. Wow. Another crit. Sara, what did I do to you? That is 2 monumental critical hits. That I'm not a big fan of. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think we just set up Reflect here, honestly. Because if Tinkaton swings here, if it's Encore Tinkaton, we lose the game. Like, that's... I probably should have Scary Faced the Tinkaton just in case. But it is the Politoed switch, so it's probably just going to be swinging here. Reflect coming out, just to try to keep me safe here in the end game. Goodbye, my friend. I wish I'd given you a Berry instead of Roselli, but... C'est la vie. Alright. Started body pressing, so we're not going to get Encore today. That should be in range of another one, so we could go Iron. Ooh. This actually gets a little interesting here. As we could go for a Protect and a Water Spout here, or another Iron Defense. As she sets up Rain for me. Now I know she just wants to get in untouched here. And I haven't actually shown Water Spout yet. But I think if I get an Iron Defense off here, I'm actually in a really good spot. We're going to try it. Water Spout. Max HP Blastoise in the rain. Huge. Cannon boosted. Picks up a double KO. Finally Blastoise. And gets his crit back. There we go. Blastoise doing everything in his power to make this a competitive set. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but the +6 Skarmory on the field. Can it outlast the Stone Edge Gyarados and this Wave Crash Rain boosted Mega? I don't know. I don't know if it's got enough in the tank, but we're going to have to try and see. 3 turns left to Rain, 3 turns left to Reflect as well here. As you see the +6 defense Skarmory, it's going to have to bring it home. Could not ask for a closer second game here. It looked pretty lost early on, but now fighting back with everything we can. Through 2 crits, through some Brick Break shenanigans. Swampert's Wave Crash in the rain is very, very strong. But keep in mind, we have access to not only +6 defense, but also the reflect here. It's going to kind of come down to this turn right here. How much does Swampert do? Does he have enough gas in the tank? We are going to reveal the Ice Beam here. I should probably just Water Spout, because I think it just comes down to Skarmory just killing everything. But we have to try. And here we go. Swampert. Boosted in the rain. Wave Crash. No damage to Skarmory. In fact, it does almost more to itself. Stone Edge is going to miss. And I think we're going to game 3. Despite the odds. The +6 boosted Skarmory will not be stopped. Woo. Skarmory, my goat. I literally added this thing on. I'm like, it could come into play. The defense is really nice. And boy, did it ever. Now, we got to keep in mind, Cofagrigus, very scary still. We have to decide kind of what we want to do in this endgame here. Gonna get that differential back. Stalls out my reflect here. One more turn, I believe, left. Rain stops. Leftovers heals. Reflect wears off. We're gonna get an interesting damage calc here. We're just gonna protect through. The Skarmory's gonna be the one to kill this thing anyways. Let's try to preserve differential here a little bit. Our whip can miss, by the way. Contrary to popular belief. It does Oko. Okay, another crit. That's why it Okos. So I don't even know if that kills. Okay. But 2 body presses is going to be enough to take out this Gyarados. We have Iron Head in case of shenanigans, but we're going to go to game 3 here. I have a feeling they're going to go back to the Cofagrigus strat. So I really want to lead Blastoise and Kangaskhan. So I've seen my Kangaskhan is faster than their... because I attacked first in Trick Room, so I know I'm faster than Tinkaton. I believe. I think that's what I saw. I think we'll also go... I think we're going to go... Let's go... Yeah, I have an idea. I have an idea for what I want to do this game. We really didn't get a ton of information, because Politoed just kind of died right away. I imagine they're going to probably want to go Ampharos this game. Just because of how that last round went here. I kind of want to go Goodra here. I also kind of want to go Grimmsnarl here. Like, I kind of want to go these 4. My lead is simple. If they lead anything that's not Ampharos, I kind of get a Water Spout off for free here. Or at least get a good pivot, right? Skarmory was really good. I definitely want to bring Soul Furnace, because if they go for the Body Press stuff, I need a way to not die instantly to it. And I can Will-O-Wisp it and start foul playing it. I can also get myself out of Trick Room, which is the big deal too. In that case, I'd probably want the pivoting power of Grimmsnarl, but the fact he just gets one-shot by Tinkaton's everything existence is kind of a problem. There's nothing stopping Skarmory from setting up except for Ampharos, which does scare me. Which, like, kind of want to go Goodra again here. Yeah, let's try it. We got a plan. Let's stick to the plan. If they go the Cofagrigus mode and they get Trick Room up, because they're going to live 1 Water Spout, there's no question. So when they get the Trick Room up, I'm going to go hard pivot into my Spirit Tomb. Start Will-O-Wisting everything. I almost had leftover Spirit Tomb this week because I realized nothing really can hit it hard, but decided against it here. Gyarados and Tinkaton is the lead. This is kind of scariest lead, because I really can only just like fake out and watch. I think we just trade fake outs here, honestly. We just go for a big water spout. If they let me have it, they let me have it. If they don't, they don't. So, like, worst case, I take 20 damage. Okay, they're just gonna switch. Right in the coffee. Okay. This is the worst case scenario. But it's honestly okay. Because if he goes for an attacking move, I can just disable the Tinkerton. Okay, we go fake out first. Doesn't work. They go fake out second. It does work. We're going to trade a water spout for damage here, which is okay. Let's see. What moves we have here? Disable protect. Wish I didn't have protect right now. Wish I had like knock off. Okay. Well, we know what they want. They know what I want. We're just going to handshake this turn. If I'm them, I go back into Gyarados here. But I'm not them. We threaten just flipping Trick Room here on their head. The Soul Furnace comes out. Spiritomb making its reappearance after that Supportal Combat Showcase in Week 2. Big water spout. That's a huge chunk of damage. And this Tinkerton Hammer. The poof. Jesus, that another crit? Or does it just hurt that bad? Just goes Iron Defense. Ooh, no body press. We can just water spout. Wait. This is just the freeze water spout in the west. Because that did... Citrus Berry's 25%. We might need to follow up some damage here. We might need a foul play here. I'm gonna Icy Wind. I'm gonna call a switch here. Oh, it's gonna be really close. Water Spout's just gonna come out. Gonna put it at 16%, but that's not enough for a KO. I wish I foul played right about now, but we'll see. Body press coming out though. No Trick Room. Blastoise. Big man Blastoise. Tanky enough to hang on. We get a nice single target Icy Wind. Puts it at 5%. 16. 75% of 10 is 7. So that should be enough to KO here. We're bulky enough on Spiritomb. We can get a big Icy Wind off here. Maybe flip this game around on his head. Big Man's kind of done his job here, but what do you want Ice Beam for? I guess if they have Ampharos, we kind of need Ice Beam. So I think we'll play it cool here. Should be able to take something from Gyarados here. I don't think Power Up or Waterfall is going to KO Soul Furnace. We're so bulky. Power Up coming out into Blastoise. We respect it. All we need is Icy Wind to hit. It misses. The Gyarados! But hits the Cofagrigus. Okay. Takes out the Cofagrigus. And now it's a 2-on-4. But the miss on Gyarados does pose an interesting question. As it is Ampharos in the back. Okay. Speed becomes a factor now. We could just go for Trick Room. But I'm really worried about this Ampharos' damage. We're going to switch into the Stickler here. This Gyarados' power-up might be the decider here. Dodging that Icy Wind can be very critical for maintaining speed control here in the endgame here. No Protect on my Spiritomb means there's no way to protect it to set up a Trick Room or anything like that. And the majestic mane of Ampharos hits the field. We kind of got all the reads right this game, but is it enough to bring it home? The mold has been broken as power-up comes out into the Goodra. Gonna take this nicely. Good chunk of damage thanks to the physical damage boost. Gooey is actually going to be the reason we lower the speed here. I forgot about that. That's actually going to be monumental. As Dragon Pulse is enough to KO Soul Furnace. But Gyarados faster than Ampharos. Blastoise in the back. And Gooey actually giving me a very important speed drop now. Might be enough to take me home. We can also just disable. How fast are we? Ooh. 123. Mega Ampharos is pretty slow. We're max speed. Timid. Mega. 106. There's no way it's faster. I can just disable it. I can disable Dragon Pulse. Ampharos goes for the Protect here, not wanting to lose its Dragon Pulse access here. As we do threaten the disable. Gyarados, what's it going to go for here? Has access to being slower. And the Thunderbolt's just going to one-shot! Goodra, out of nowhere! From the top rope, hits the Thunderbolt! And it's 3 versus 1! Alone Ampharos! What can it do? Mega Ampharos gonna be unable to clutch this up, as we kind of just had a disgusting pin there. The Gooey switching on the Power Whip, giving me speed control, giving me priority, and letting Goodra clean up this endgame here. Ampharos just gonna hang on. It's got one last dying breath. And the Parabolic Charge is gonna give it a good amount of health back, but unfortunately, I just don't think it's gonna be enough. As from the dregs of defeat and from a disgusting 4-0 game 1 where we got just absolutely rinsed, we're gonna take it. And we're gonna give it to Goodra. Goodra deserves this, man. What a job. The clutch Gooey, the speed control, Icy Wind, being able to hit Cofagrigus as we disable it. And we give the kill to Goodra. Wow. GG's. And one more crit. Why not? One more critical hit to top it off. As we take a very important win to climb back to 2-2 in this draft league. But of course, GG's to Sara. They played outstanding. Great prep with the Cofagrigus. I'm surprised they didn't go for Trick Room, but I think the threat of my own Trick Room kind of scared them off, and they really wanted to get the damage across, but we had just enough to get us over that finish line there in the end. Oh my goodness. Wow. That was a fantastic set. Like I said, GG's to Sara. Really cool text across the board. The Power-Up Gyarados is something you always forget about unless you play emulators and ROM hacks. Coming up very clutch there, able to really threaten me. And it was max speed Jolly. It had to be to outspeed Blastoise. So, very, very deep Pokemon sets there. We had Body Press Skarmory carrying me. We had the Gooey Goodra saving me at the end. Wow. But GG's to Sara. Good luck to them and the rest. Thanks everybody for stopping in once again for another Draft League video. See me again sometime later on the next couple weeks here as we continue along our 2 Draft League adventures here this season, getting ready for that next VGC season coming up in August and Worlds as well. So thanks everybody for stopping in. Have a good rest of your day. See you later.